Okay, hey, thanks for tuning in. Anytime you do, I'm here to tell you about what this past week has been like. It's Friday, it's 3:31, the day's almost over, the week is over. What happened in real estate this week? I can't tell you about what's going to happen next week, but I can tell you what happened this week. And as we're learning about what happens from week to week, it kind of helps you to expect to know what could happen in the future. All right, so we're talking about real estate. We're talking about this past week labor market update. So the jobs report, the labor market keeps giving us resilience. It keeps telling us that it's beating expectations. Layoffs are remaining very low. Um, there's not a lot of layoffs. You know, all these people that are afraid of AI, and we're going to talk about that. All of these people about afraid of AI taking their jobs, it's not happening yet because layoffs are not getting higher. Consumer confidence was better than expected in February. This is the end of the month. Can you believe it? You know what? Sunday is March 1st. Consumer confidence was better than expected in February, though the share of consumers viewing jobs as hard to get reached a 5-year high. So people still have jobs, people are confident, but people who are without jobs are saying it's really, really hard to find a good job. AI, we talked about that. AI is kind of causing higher income employees to stay in their jobs. They're just going, you know what? We're not going to move. We're not going to jump ship now because, I've got a job. And if I'm not careful, AI can take other jobs. So I'm going to stay in my job. The ICE report says that the home price growth, remember, this is not ICE like the ones that are coming in and snagging undocumented immigrants and stuff like that. It's not that kind of ICE. This is the housing report ICE. And they're saying that January growth is still 0.5%. It's slower than 2025, but it's still growing. So although that line on the chart looks like it's going down, it's not. It's just going up at a slower pace. So interest rates are lower. They're the lowest they've been in 4 years. I'm closing loans in the fives. Now you say, Josh, if I call you, will my interest rate be in the five? I don't know. It could be. It really depends on a lot of factors. So when you see interest rates advertised as 5.999%, just remember there's all kinds of stuff that you got to read the fine print to understand. And I'm not saying that you can't understand it. I'm just saying that they try really hard to be very, very deceptive. If somebody called me and said, Josh, what would my interest rate likely be? I would say, not knowing anything about you, it's probably going to be in the sixes. If I know more about you, I can narrow it down and help you get a more specific rate. I've closed rates. Actually, I had a couple closings this week. Every closing I had this week was in the fives. These were great borrowers. They were highly qualified. All of their numbers were fitting really well together, and it worked. I'm going to have closings next week that are in the sixes. It's odd that that's the way it worked out. But anyway, just be aware. Rates they vary by a lot of different things. The State of the Union address, he talked a lot about taxes, inflation, and trade. Housing got a very, very brief passing reference. I don't think that if you're looking at things that the president or the administration or the government says, I don't think I would wait. I wouldn't let anything that they're talking about or doing or saying, I wouldn't let that impact my decision to buy or not. When is the best time to buy? Yesterday. When's the second best time to buy? Today. I will say that till I'm blue in the face. I sincerely, sincerely still believe it. And I would tell that to my friends and loved ones and children. It's time to buy. I've got 2 children that have bought or are in the process of buying, and I've got 2 children that haven't. And I'm pushing them buy as soon as you can. I think it's the way the American dream works. We buy real estate, we live in it. And I'm a guy that believes in buying something the first time that you can make your first house, but you can also make it your first investment property. So buy your first house as soon as possible, turn it into an investment so that you can begin building your real estate investment portfolio. And then someday we're going to buy that investment home and you're going to be able to, because you've got investment real estate property that's that's sustaining your growth, giving you income, you'll be able to also help others from your vacation home. That's the plan. Buy, build, benefit, start, finish, middle. I'm your guy to help you with all of your real estate mortgage needs. Talk to you soon. Reach out anytime. Talktojosh.net. Click apply now. Or, hey, sign up for one of my upcoming home buyer seminars.